Oh, it's just, yeah, it's fantastic that you can get these sort of players in the same room, in the same team. You know, it's a 700 plus caps. You know, I think 8-9 nations represented, and it's it's a pleasure to be around because there's, you know, some of these guys have played not only at the highest level but some of the biggest games in the world. So it's been good fun trying to refine it down and trying to get some level of organisation towards the game on Sunday.
Yes, it is your job to turn them from a team of individuals into a team. How difficult is that?
It's a delicate balance because we haven't come here to over-structure or coach this group. We just come to try and facilitate what's the right environment so that we can be competitive. And you know, that's not easy to find where that line. You don't do enough of it, and it becomes about individuals. You do too much, and you lose the ethos of the Barbarians. So we're just trying to find that and trying to find enough organisation so that we can have some sort of foothold within the game, but then enough freedom that these guys can put their expression of the game onto it, have a real stamp, and hopefully allow us to go on and win.
You mentioned the ethos of the Barbarians. What do you view that ethos to be? Obviously, you mentioned that you don't want to get overly technical with it because then that takes some of it out of it. But ultimately, you've got to be competitive against an England side that are looking forward to a game.
Well, I think the Barbarian ethos is about expression. It is about ensuring that an individual can come here and do something, maybe take a few risks that the modern professional athlete wouldn't be allowed to or wouldn't be expected to. But it's also about that balance of still sitting in a team environment and making sure that that isn't detrimental to the team, so that it can maintain competitiveness. And so it's not a guaranteed outcome. Is anything that's got risk attached can go wrong, and it is about people within the game being able to hold it together. So you know, I think we've only had one session. We've got 3 sessions before a test match. So there's an awful lot of stuff before we've got to cover. An awful lot of detail that does need underpinning in even simplistic terms of lineouts and everything else. But we've also got a view of how we want to approach the game, and then the rest is down to those who are picked.
You're facing a side coached by John Callard. The players had some time with Stuart Lancaster before they went for the tour to New Zealand. How do you view the quality that will be in front of you?
I think it's a good squad. I think it's young, it's emerging through the Premiership, all pretty established. Got some cap players in there like Joseph and Sharples who are just probably trying to get back into that mix again. A couple of lads like Patterson coming through that, you know, probably not far off being involved in England setups anyway. It's a great Premiership season. And some youngsters like Slade and Hill who are probably taking their first steps at that level. So yeah, quite an exciting group, and I think, as I say, if you were an England manager at the moment, you'd be pretty happy with the strength and depth and the emerging talent that's coming through.